Across his hands I showed every place I had to go. Knuckles bruised from holding on through nights that felt too long. Fell hard on broken ground, lost more than I found, but every hit I took alone built a backbone I've grown. Every mark upon my skin is where
These are scars that made me strong, carried me when hope was gone. Every battle I fought long made me strong. Scars that made me strong. This is where I belong. Guitar roaring all night long. Scars that made me strong.
under pressure.
words I swallow every day. Bite my tongue, walk away. Smile thin, eyes turn cold. Fire inside I never show. Hands clenched tight in my coat. Every truth I never spoke. Polite face, calm disguise. Thunder hiding in my eyes. Every spark beneath my skin, begging just to break within. Breathing slow, counting 10, holding back again, again. This is anger I restrain, running wild inside my veins. I keep it locked in iron chains, but it's pounding at the gates. Held back rage, burning bright, silent storm in dead of night. Guitar scream what I can't say before it tears me away. Hey. Be louder than the sound. Feel the pressure rising now. Cracks appear in what I hide. No more space left inside. This is anger I restrain, like a storm without the rain. Shaking loose from every chain. Thunder calling out my name. Held back rage, hear it roar, knocking down the inner door. Guitar crying, sharp and wild. No more quiet, no more mild. How long can I pretend this fire won't ascend? How long till it escapes and everything just breaks? No more anger I restrain. Let it thunder, let it rain. Breaking loose from every chain. Feel the power, feel the pain. Rage no longer locked inside. Let it burn, no place to hide. Guitar blazing through the night. Tomorrow finally takes flight. Oh, lines on my face tell the truth. Scars from my reckless youth. Been knocked down more than once. Paid the price for every punch. Bridges burned, lessons learned. Watch 1,000 tables turn. Storms have carved into my skin, but I'm still standing in the wind. Every crack you think you see is just proof of history. Pressure try to pull me down. Still I'm standing on this ground. I'm cracked but not broken. Every word a word unspoken. Made by fire and by flame, but I rise up just the same. Cracked but not torn. fast. Thought for sure I wouldn't last. But every fall built this spine, turned my pain into a sign. Not perfect, not brand new, but stronger than I ever knew. You can see the fault lines run, but I'm not undone. Pressure builds, I won't bend. This is not the end. I'm cracked but not broken. Every scar a battle token. Knocked around but still I stand. With fire in these hands. Cracked but never erased. Still staring fate in the face. Guitar crying through the pain. I'll rise again. You can see the damage done, but I'm not the only one. Every crack lets light come through. That's what survivors do. I'm cracked but not broken. No more fear unspoken. Built from every shattered part. Still inside this heart. Cracked but standing tall. I didn't fall at all. Guitar blazing through the night. Still ready to
Slow steps down an empty street. Midnight whisker at my feet. Fading lights stretch out my name. All ghosts rising just the same. Worn out picture in my coat. Every memory that I wrote. Thought I buried what we had, but the silence turns it bad. The farther that I try to run, the closer comes what I've done. Heartbeat pounding in my chest. No more hiding what's repressed. Shadows of the past come back again, dragging me through where I've been. I scream loud, but it's all in vain. Caught in the memory's shame. Shadows never fade away. That's where the darkness stays. Guitar howls my empty street. Slow steps down, slow steps down. Slow steps down an empty street. Slow steps down, slow steps down. Slow steps down, slow steps down, slow steps down, slow steps down, slow steps down an empty street. Slow steps down an empty street. Slow steps down an empty street. Slow steps down. Slow steps down. Slow steps down an empty. Slow steps down. Slow steps down. Slow steps down an empty street. Slow steps down an empty street.
Clock on the wall ticks too loud. Empty room feels like a crowd. Every breath I try to take feels like something's gonna break. No more words left to defend. No more lies left to pretend. In the stillness I redeem what I buried in between. Every thought I tried to drown rises up without a sound. No escape, no in-betweens. When the silence screams louder than it seems. Every echo cut so deep through the promises I couldn't truth survive in the quiet of our life. Not in chaos, not in schemes, but in broken beams. When the silence screams, I won't tear at the seams. I listen to the sound of what I finally found. When the silence screams, it ain't what it seems. Guitar rising fierce and clean. I hear the silence scream. Friend of mine, footsteps echo down the lane. Smell of whiskey, sweat, and rain. Every corner hides a test. Midnight showed you at your world. Every heartbeat hold steel. No more honey fake was real. Breathing slow, but eyes are sharp. Take for the sea.
the clock strikes 12 tonight, you better know which side you fight. There's no shield, there's no disguise, only truth in your eyes. Midnight without mercy, take your stand or it'll break thee. No forgiveness in the flame, everybody plays a game. Oh, midnight without mercy, hear the engine roaring fiercely, guitar blazing loud and free. Survive the night, oh please. There's a crack across this chest where I want this love to rest. Promises that slipped away echo louder every day. I've worn a smile thin as glass, let the heavy moments pass, but behind these quiet eyes there's a storm I can't disguise. Every word we left unsaid still circles in my head. Every dream we let go by still there's a question why. This heart's been bruised and torn, left out in the cold alone, but it's still beating strong, still holding on. This heart's been bent by pain, stood through loss and pouring rain. Though the fire burned too far, it still knows who we are. I've walked miles in silent doubt, try to let the hurt run out. Time can soften, sharpen blame, but it don't erase your name. I've learned how to stand my ground, even when you're not around. Every scar across my skin says I lived in love within. Every night I face alone builds a strength I've never known. Every tear I let it fall didn't break me after all. This heart's been bruised and torn, weathered every restless storm, still it rises every dawn, still holding on. This heart's been tried by flame, felt the weight of love and blame, through the dark and shattered parts
Maybe it just shapes the way, teaches what we're made of deep, what we lose and what we keep. I won't curse the tears I cried, they kept this heart alive. This heart's been bruised and torn, but it's stronger than before. Every fall, every scar made it who we are. This heart's been through the fire, still carries its desire. Broken once but not apart, still a standing heart. And that's enough. We say goodbye without a fight, something stayed that night. Half a word, a broken line, your shadow's still in mine. An empty chair across the room, your perfume lingers in the gloom. I close my eyes to let you go, but my heart says no. Every road I try to take leads me back to our mistake. Time moves on, but I remain standing in the rain. It's a life that's never done, a fading echo of what we were. Still burning when the fire's gone, still holding on, still holding on. Nothing is love tonight, hanging in the pale moonlight. Yeah, guitar cries what words can't say. We let it slip away. Letters written, never sent, all the things we never meant. Pride too strong to turn around, now silence is the only sound. Different roads, different skies, but I still see your eyes. In every song, in every bar, no matter where you are, every memory pulls me back to the love we seem to lack. I tell myself it's over now, but I don't know how. This is love that's never why it slipped right through our hands. Not every love finds its end, some just bend. And bam, this is love that's never done, still shining without the sun. Though the battle lost and won, it lives on, it lives on. And unfinished love inside, nowhere left to hide. Guitar weeps one last goodbye, alluring unfinished barroom lights are burning low, whiskey talking soft and slow. Ashes falling from my head like promises we couldn't stand. Laughter echoes through the haze, but I'm lost inside this maze. No one sees the truth I hide behind this smoky pride. Every drag I take the cold, just another cloud of hope. Trying hard not to choke on tears beneath the smoke. Tears beneath the smoke. Every word I never spoke, burning slow behind my eyes, on the neon skies. Tears beneath the smoke. Every heart that I broke, guitar crying soft and low. Tears beneath the smoke. Empty glass and empty chair, your reflection still sits there. Jukebox playing our old song, feel like it's been too long. I said I'll be doing fine, but truth don't taste like wine. Every memory I provoke turns to tears beneath the smoke. Feel it rising in my chest, no more room to second guess. Maybe one day I'll be free from the ghost of you and me. But tonight I sit in cold with these tears beneath the smoke. Tears beneath the smoke. No more lies are closed. Let them fall and let them show under neon glow. Tears beneath the smoke. No more hearts to choke. Guitar weeping soft and low. Tears beneath the smoke. Carrying doubt, carrying pain. Every mile felt twice as long, every step a losing song. Cold wind cutting through my coat, heavy words I never wrote. Thought the dark would never end, just bend and bend. But somewhere past the fear, a quiet voice got clear, telling me to hold tight through the night. Here comes the light after the long night, breaking through, shining bright. Every shadow losing fight, fading from my sight. Light after the long night, burning bold and wide. Guitar rising to the sky. I'm alive. Saw a crack across the sky, first hint of morning high. Colors bleeding into gray, chasing doubt away. Every scar I thought would stay looks different in the day. What once felt like defeat now's beneath my feet. Feel the warmth on my face, a brand new pace. Dark can't hold me tight, not tonight. Here comes the light after the long night, turning wrong to right. Every storm that stole my sight, now out of sight. Light after the long night, blazing through the fight. Guitar shining fierce and clear. The dawn is here. Maybe darkness had to stay to show the way. Every tear I cried was part of the ride. Here comes the light after the long night. No more fear inside.
floor creaks like before. Every nail and every crack, talking about what I lack. Ceiling fans spinning slow, secrets that it seems to know. Every time the lights go low, them walls start talking low. Ain't no lie gonna hold us down when the glass keeps hanging round. Leaning close, you'll hear it call through these whispering walls. Whispering walls, talking when the night falls. Every little scratch and scar knows exactly who you are. Whispering walls, echo down the hall. Guitar grinding short and raw. Hear 'em talk through the wall. Picture frames hanging crooked tight, shadows stretching the neon light. Boots kicked up by the bed, still hear the words you said. Ain't no radio playing now, still hear the why and how. Every corner, every hall, got a memory on the wall. You can laugh, you can lie, but you can't deny. Every secret, big or small, bounces off the wall. Whispering walls, they don't need no calls. Every groove and every floor, scratching at your door. Whispering walls, no silence at all. Guitar chugging, Texas draw. Hear 'em talk through the wall. You think you're alone at night, but them boys know wrong from right. Every move you thought was small left a mark on the wall. Whispering walls still talk when darkness falls. Every crack and every floor knows what you saw. Whispering walls, standing tall, guitar buzzing thick and small. Ain't no silence in these walls. Ain't no silence in these walls. Fell down hard on this old road, carried more than I could hold. Promises turned into dust, built on fragile trust. Every scar across my skin marks the wars I've been in. I've tasted doubt, I've tasted loss, paid every cost, but I'm not buried underground, still standing on shaky ground. Every breath a quiet fight through the longest night. Broken but still breathing, still got something worth believing. Heart cracked open wide, but there's fire inside. Friends turn strangers overnight. Dreams faded out of sight. Walls I built came crashing down. Thought I'd drown, but pain don't get the final word. Even when it hurts, every tear that hit the floor built me more. Oh, hear the thunder in my chest, refusing to rest. Even bent and bruised, I refuse to lose. Broken but still breathing, still got blood that's seething. Knocked down to my knees, still I rise with ease. Broken but still breathing, no more silent pleading. Guitar blazing through the pain, I stand again. Maybe I'm not who I was. Maybe that's because every fracture changed my view, made me new. Broken but still breathing, now I know the meaning. Every scar a sign that I'm still alive. Broken but still breathing, no more soul concealing. Guitar roaring wild and free, this is me. I don't shout, I don't break. I just bend for everybody's sake. Keep it cool, keep it tight, fade away into the night. Smiling like I'm doing fine, drawing steady little lines. No one sees beneath the ore, the cracks in a quiet heart. Every whisper left unsaid, every tear I never shed, stacking up behind the wall, waiting for the fall. Cracks in a quiet heart, tearing me apart, silent on the outside. silence needs to speak. Every crack that shows a seam lets a little healing in. Cracks in a quiet heart, not afraid to fall apart. Every line and scar shows me who we are. Cracks that made me start building from the shattered parts. Guitar rising like a spark. No more hiding in the dark. Every step I take at night feel like something's just out of sight. Street lights stretching on the wall like a warning before the fall. I lock the doors, I shut the blinds, but they're crawling through my mind. Whispers moving soft and slow. Shadows don't let guide. Every mistake I tried to hide, walking right here by my side. No matter how far I roam, they always follow home. Shadows don't let go. They hold you closer than you know, clinging tight to every scar, following wherever you are. Shadows don't let go. Even when the lights burn low, guitar crying deep and slow. Shadows don't let go. Oh, regrets in black and white, replay loud and dead of night. Every word I didn't say comes back begging me to stay. Tried to drown them in the sound, turn the music up and drown. The silence makes it clear as sun. Shadows don't let go. Feel them breathing down my neck. Every doubt and every wreck. Truth I never let it show. Still they grow. Shadows don't let go. They drag you down below, tied around your soul, never losing control. to chain me to the past, but make the lesson last. Shadows don't let go, but they don't run the show. I face them eye to eye underneath the sky. Shadows may follow slow, but I'm stronger than I know. Guitar blazing, let it glow. Even shadows let you grow. There's a sound I can't explain, rattling softly like distant rain. Every breath I try to take feels like something's about to break. Empty rooms and quiet nights, shadows dancing in low lights. No one hears it, but I know best. These echoes inside my chest, every whisper, every doubt, circles in, won't fade out. Like a drum beneath my skin, calling from within. Echoes inside my chest, won't let my heart rest. Every beat a cry that I can't deny. Echoes rising in the dark, striking like a spark. Guitar wails what I confess. These echoes inside my chest. Old regrets and words unsaid, spinning circles in my head. Footsteps of a past long gone, still marching on and on. I try to drown it in the crowd, turn the music up real loud, but silence hits me hardest yet. In the spaces I forget, feel it building deep inside, like thunder before the fight. No more running from the sound, it's pulling me down. Echoes inside my chest, beating wild, no rest. Every pulse of flame, calling out my name. Echoes louder than before, knocking at my core. Guitar screaming in distress. love. Not every echo is a fear. Sometimes it's just being clear. Echoes inside my chest. Now I let them speak, no rest. Every beat alive, keeping me revived. Echoes turning into song where they belong. Guitar roaring with finesse. No more hiding in my chest. Clouds rolled in without a sign. Lightning split this heart of mine. Road got muddy, skies turned gray. Tried to wash my hope away. Boots sunk deep in shifting ground. Thunder shaking every sound. But I kept my eyes ahead. Every storm I faced instead. Every drop that hits my skin feels like fuel within. When they push, may strain, but I remain. Gonna rise through the rain, through the hurt, through the pain. Every storm that calls my name won't break my flame. Gonna rise through the rain, let it fall like chains. Guitar shining through the gray. I'll find my way. Wheels start tearing at my door, knock me down onto the floor. But I've been here once before, I know the score. Every portal on the street reflects defeat. But I see my face instead, still unbent. Feel the rhythm to show how strong we grow. Every cloud above pushes us. I rise through the rain, through every strain, every dark and cloudy sky. Watch me rise. I rise through the rain, stronger from the pain. Guitar screaming loud and plain. I rise through the rain.
Room full of talking, laughter loud, faces shining in the crowd. Shaking hands, I play my part, but there's an echo in my heart. Neon lights and clinking glass, smiles that flicker as they pass. Everybody feels so near, still I'm standing lonely here. Every word just floats away, like it's got no place to stay. I'm not alone, but deep inside there's nowhere left to hide. I'm alone in the crowd tonight, surrounded by the flashing lights. Voices high, but I can't be found, just a stranger in this sound. Alone in the crowd, can't break through. So many faces, none are you. Guitar cries what I can't say, while I slowly fade away. Music's playing, band on fire, everyone's climbing higher. I clap along, I raise my glass, let another moment pass. Conversations blur like rain, falling soft but all the same. So much noise around my name, still it feels like I'm to blame. Every laugh just feels too far, like I'm watching from a car. Windows up, the world outside, and nowhere left to hide. I'm alone in the crowd tonight, lost beneath the neon light. Hearts collide, but not with mine. I'm somewhere in between the lines, alone in the crowd, standing still, trying hard to feel what they feel. Six strings speak what I can't say, while I slowly drift away. Maybe it's a wall I built, layered up with doubt and guilt. Maybe it's just how it goes, being close but no one knows. I don't need the world to see, just someone seeing me. I'm alone in the crowd tonight, but I'm still
There's a room I keep inside where I let the silence hide. No one sees the cracks that show underneath the calm I know. Smiling faces pass me by, never ask the reason why. I learned early not to speak when the heart feels small and weak. Every word I never said still echoes in my head. Every tear I never cried settled somewhere deep inside. It's that silent wound. No thunder, no sound. It don't bleed out loud, but it weighs me down. It's a silent wound, lost but never found. In the quiet of the night, it comes back around. I've walked roads of crowded noise, played my part with careful poise. But even in a cheering room, there's a trace of that old gloom. Time can dull a sharpened blade, but some scars will never sway. They don't fade beneath the light, they just wait for lonely nights. Every promise left undone, every battle never won. All the love I couldn't say still lingers like a weight. It's a silent wound, no scream, no bruise, just a heavy truth I can't refuse. It's a silent wound, deep beneath the ground. You won't see it break, but you'll feel it pound. It just means holding on. Let the hurt have room to breathe without the need to leave. I don't have to shout it out to know what it's about. It's a silent wound, soft but profound. No crash, no fall, still I feel it all. It's a silent wound, but I'm still around, learning how to live with what I found. Clouds roll heavy in my mind, thunder from a love gone blind. Every step on this wet road carries a heavy load. Windows blur with every drop, memories that never stop. Cold wind whispering low like rain on my soul. Every tear I tried to hide falls with the rising tide. Can't outrun what I know when it pours this slow rain on my soul, washing out control. Every drop falls deep and cold down this lonely road. Rain on my soul, like a story never told. Guitar crying long and slow. Rain on my soul. Neon lights reflect the pain, puddles shimmer like my shame. Footsteps splash in time with a heart out of rhyme. Tried to find a dry escape, but sorrow don't dissipate. Storm keeps taking its toll like rain on my soul. Hear the rhythm of regret, a sound I can't forget. Sky won't let me go, let it overflow. Rain on my soul, crashing through the hole. Every lightning strike hits what I can't control. Rain on my soul, let the thunder roll. Guitar screaming through the cold. Rain on my soul. Maybe when the storm runs dry, I'll see a clearer sky. Till then, I'll let it fall, feel it